What is going on, people? Welcome back to another video on AJ5, and in today's video guys we do have another update on UMA, which has pumped up just over 15% in the last 24 hours, currently trading at $5.37. and some of you guys would probably know it did take quite a major pump earlier on this week or late last week guys, and it has maintained its value around the $5 mark. So we're going to be looking at what is next for UMA. Is it going to crash back down? Is it pump back? Is it going to pump back up further over the coming days, weeks, and so on? So we are going to cover both buyers and sellers' point of view, looking at what is the best option for UMA right now. Is it to buy it, or is it too late, or should you sell it right now if you're on a profit before it crashes back down, or should you hold on to it? So looking at these things and also going through its prediction over the short term and over the long term as well in 2024. But before I get into all of that stuff guys, if you're new to the channel and haven't subscribed yet, make sure to go down and smash that subscribe button, as well as like the video, as I am trying to hit 100,000 subscribers by the end of the year. And if you guys can help me hit that target, I will be doing a cryptocurrency giveaway, which you guys can join by simply subscribing to the channel, and for a bonus entry, following me on Instagram. Link to that will be in the description box down below. So we are looking at the daily chart right now, and we do have the purple line running across the chart, which is the SMA indicator, giving us the average value of UMA, which is here in purple at $3.55. However, the crypto is trading at a much higher value here in red at over $5.35, meaning it is performing quite well and much better than expected. However, that also does mean that it may be overvalued due to the difference in value between the SMA indicator here and the actual value of UMA. So we'll get into that later on in the video. So for now, let's zoom in into the 30-minute chart and then move on to the hourly, daily and weekly chart for the long-term investors like myself. But before I get into all of that stuff guys, as usual, just a little disclaimer: this is no financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. Anything I say is from my own prediction and my take on this crypto, and any gains or losses you guys make, I will not be responsible for. So let's bring out the MACD indicator. So as you guys can see, zooming in here, we do have the blue and the orange line looking slightly bearish, heading towards the negative direction. Well, I say slightly, it is looking quite steep when you zoom out a little bit. The reason why it's looking quite bearish is because of the drop that's been taking place over the last couple of hours here. The graph thinks that the crypto is going to keep dropping at that pace over the next 12 to 14 hours. However, that is not the case. So by the end of the day today, early hours of tomorrow, I am expecting UMA to be trading over the $5.50 target. So at a slightly higher value than where it is at the moment is where I'm expecting it to be trading at. Reason for that is, yes, it has been quite volatile with peaks and drops in between, but the overall outcome has been more on the positive side, and I'm expecting it to keep going in that pattern over the next 12 to 14 hours as well. And especially the fact that it has taken quite of a dip earlier on. Well, let's zoom out a little bit more. Earlier on last year guys, and right now has taken all of a sudden pump up in value. I'm expecting it to keep going in that direction, especially with the crypto market slowly starting to recover, with Bitcoin up over 3% and has finally gone above $41,000 after a good week, I guess. So the crypto market is slightly starting to recover, so I'm also expecting UMA to slightly start to pump back up in value, but we are going to have to take it at a slow and steady pace. So zooming into the hourly chart, next couple of days, what can we see here? Now we're looking a little bit more skeptical. We do have the blue line looking bearish, heading towards the negative direction, and the orange line is looking slightly bullish, heading towards the positive direction. So what we have is two lines going the opposite direction to each other. So what does this mean for UMA is an overall fluctuation in value over the next 7 to 8 days guys. So let's say by the end of next week, the crypto should be hovering around the $5.50 target is what is expected, but that does not mean that it's going to be consistently staying at that price. Of course not. It is likely to be quite volatile, just like how it's been over the last couple of days, as you guys can see, but the average value has been around $5.50, and it is likely to stay around that price range over the next few days as well, is what my expectations are at the moment. However, if there are any changes to that, for example, if I'm expecting a major crash or a pump or anything that can have an impact on the value of UMA, either in a positive or negative direction, I will let you guys know as soon as possible. So make sure you guys stay subscribed and turn on the bell notifications to get notified every time I upload. So let's zoom out to the daily chart. Next couple of weeks, what can we see here? Now we're looking way too steep. The orange line in specific is looking very bullish, very steep, so it's not realistic at all. So over the next 6 to 8 weeks, guys, mid to late March 2024, so towards the end of Q1, I'm expecting an overall minimal increase in value from UMA, potentially heading over $7 is where I'm expecting it to be trading at. So yes, it may not seem like a major increase in value given about 2.5 months time length, and the reason for that is in between that time I'm expecting it to go for a little bit of a price correction, dropping down to just below $4 by early to mid February, and then slowly starting to gain value up to around $7 in value is what I'm expecting from UMA over the next 6 to 8 weeks. So it is going to be quite of a ride up and down, but at the moment the overall outcome by the end of this quarter, early next quarter, so around March-April time, is an overall increase in value. So let's get rid of the MACD indicator and bring on the Fibonacci scale. So as you guys can see, we have broken out from the red zone. When was this? On the 18th of January, just about a week ago, meaning yes, it did not resist, as you guys can clearly see. So that is what I meant earlier on when I said I'm expecting it to go for a price correction down to around $4, which is the resistance target here, or to be specific, $3.90. is going to drop just below that target here, resist for a couple of days, and then break back out into the green zone and potentially into the dark green zone as well by February, March time. But the whole point is that it has broken out with that resistance, meaning it is more than likely going to crash back down over the coming weeks and then gain value again. So do expect it to be quite volatile. So heading into the CoinMarketCap website here, we can see the trading volume has gone up over 65% in the last 24 hours. So we are seeing a lot more people trading the crypto due to the pump that has taken place earlier on today and yesterday as well. So more and more people are trading the crypto from both buyers and sellers point of view, which in return is helping the value of UMA pump up as well. So yeah, this is my take and my prediction on UMA, and yes guys, I'm expecting the crypto to be heading to the $10 mark. Potentially by mid-year the crypto should be trading over the $10 mark. Comment down below how high are you guys expecting this crypto to go in 2024, as I'm very intrigued to see how many of you guys are bullish and how many of you guys are bearish on this crypto. And on that note, I'm going to end the video here guys. I just want to say a massive thank you to every single one of you who have been subscribing, liking, commenting and just supporting the channel in any way or form, and especially all the subscribers out there. Thank you guys so much, as it helps me out a lot and means a lot to me, as I am trying to hit 100k by the end of the year. And at the end of the day guys, it's free to subscribe, so why don't you go down and smash that subscribe button and like the video, and I'll catch all of you guys in my next crypto update, which should hopefully be later on today or tomorrow. Until then, take care and peace.